President of the Economic Emancipation Movement, Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema.
No, thank you very much, TP. We have been here before and we won. Don't talk like we didn't win. Don't create an impression that we've been here before and we lost. We won. We said President Zuma will not conclude his term of office. We put a motion of no confidence as the EFF. The ANC went into its caucus and resolved that members of the ANC must vote with the EFF on the motion of no confidence. It's not so long ago. It's just malobanyana. But because you want to pretend like you don't know what we're talking about, or we have been here before, what do you think this time is going to make you succeed? We won. There's an ANC caucus resolution. Remember President Zuma did a press conference a night before where we thought he's going to resign, and he said something else and said nothing. The following day, Paul Mashatile went to address the caucus and said, they came to us and said the EFF must withdraw the motion of no confidence, the ANC will put the motion of no confidence and they will vote for it. We said no, we're going to vote on our motion of no confidence. Paul went back and told them, you're going to vote on the EFF's motion of no confidence. President Zuma, following that, he immediately resigned. So what are you talking about? Trying to create a non-existing imagination that we've been here before and we didn't win. We won. So there's nothing that we have said which did not come to pass. There's no one bullying the president. We are doing our work. We've never went into any hall and disrupted the president. We've never thrown eggs at him when he's speaking or shoes. All we did was to write letters, write questions, and we did what it is expected of us. And that's what we have to do. We have never bullied him. But he must know he will never bully us. He's a nobody. He's got no struggle credentials. We owe him nothing. If anything, he's a suspect of being a sellout and a conniver with the apartheid regime. And therefore, he will never bully us. He likes it or not, he's going to account. We're not scared of him. Neither are we scared of all the institutions that are protecting him, including the Oppenheimers. We're not scared of them. The president has violated his oath of office and has violated the laws of South Africa and the Constitution and is going to account. Whether he likes it or not, he will never bully us. We've never bullied the president. We've never done anything to the president. Numbers, colleagues, I'd rather be alone, but be on the side of the truth. Why do you want me to be with the rest because I don't have numbers, even when I'm speaking the truth? The truth will always be the truth, whether I've got numbers or I don't have numbers. Do not mobilize us into your lying factions because we don't have numbers. Let us be alone with our truth. Let us see our graves with our truth. Let us die with our conscience intact and not being part of a lie that has become South Africa. So we're not part of a lie. We'll rather lose this motion of no confidence. We'll rather lose the packs that comes with Parliament. We'll rather lose our lives. But we'll never lose our souls. We'll die with our souls intact because we're telling the truth. The president was caught with Murwalo, stolen money. And when we grew up, we were told and President that is the truth. So why do you want to tell us the numbers? Instead of saying to us, you are right, you are correct, even if you are alone, even if you don't have numbers, go for it. History will absolve us like it did before. Many people come to the party very late. It takes long. So we're not worried. We're starting this thing because we're telling the truth. The truth will always prevail. The Reserve Bank has been told by the committee to respond tomorrow. If it can't, it has got 7 days to respond. If it hasn't responded in that 7 days, we'll announce an appropriate action to be taken. We have not taken any long. Immediately when the matter was reported of Phala Phala, we called for the president to resign. Now the president has violated his oath of office. Now the president has never denied these allegations. We are being told that what if you are part of the factions of the ANC? Let's take Godongwana's case for instance. You're not doing anything about it. You're not reporting about it. I must not report and say Godongwana must resign for demanding happy ending, for touching a woman in an inappropriate manner in a woman's time, because if I say so, I will be confused with ANC factions. Don't tell that this man has abused a woman, because if you do so, you are part of ANC factions. That's a lie. That's living a lie. Why has there not been an outrage about a finance minister who touched a woman in an inappropriate manner and even asked for a happy ending? Is it because there is an ANC conference and therefore when there is an ANC conference we are all allowed to touch without permission? What type of sick society have we become? That when there is an ANC conference, the executive must never be held accountable. Whether there is an ANC conference or not, we are going to hold the executive accountable, in particular the president. The ATM has written many types of letters since this matter came out. To the president, to parliament, everywhere else. We have never wasted time. In our consideration of these matters, there is nothing ANC fiction. But let me tell you something that you must go and study, because many of you report about South African politics and you know nothing about politics. RET forces of the ANC have never in jubilation celebrated Fraser, including on this allegation. They've never owned up to these allegations. ANC RET faction has never declared Fraser as a hero and used Phala Phala as a way of decampaigning the president. That's why it was very difficult to even raise it in the policy conference of the ANC, because this was not their initiative. And therefore they are asking themselves, whose agenda is Fraser driving? The answer is, Fraser is with President Mbeki in the unseating of President Ramaphosa, because President Mbeki says he's still disgruntled with finishing the term. What do you call it, Floyd? The Mahabani, Mahabani who led the ANC, left before and came back to lead the ANC again. Mbeki is longing for Mahabani situation again. And therefore, there's an allegation that Fraser is actually working with Mbeki and not the RET forces. Go and read the mood, the attitude, the demeanor, the body language of RET forces when it comes to Fraser. They've never made Fraser their champion or Phala Phala their scoring point, because this is not part of what they are. Before you talk factions, do political analysis, the balance of forces, the simple reading of dialectical materialism by Lenin, the law of dialectics. You will understand politics all the time, and you will know where we are and what informs the things that are occurring in South Africa. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President, and thank you very much, members of the media and all the people of South Africa who are watching. We have come to the end of the press conference. If there's further questions, you're going to ask the individual political parties. The statement which we're going to issue out will have the contact details of all the political parties, their media liaison officers. The press conference has come to an end. Thank you very much for your time. They are looking for a photo opportunity that the leaders of political parties must remain so that they can take photos. Yes.